Next one is millets. Have you heard about millets? Huh? Millets? Huh? What is millet? Still now? अभी खाना खा लिया ना? हाँ? हाँ, फिर थोड़ा एनर्जी होना चाहिए ना? What are millets?
Jaggery, bajra.
They are otherwise known as coarse grains.
Ragi.
Millets are known as coarse grains. Coarse means that rough grains. So this one you can remember easily. That is, millets are the coarse grains. Now you told about the java, bajra, and ragi. Okay, these are the three coarse grains. Then millets are highly nutritious. What are the advantages? You tell me. What are the advantages of millets? Fast, otherwise you will feel sleepy.
The term millets refer to the number of ingredient grains
Tell. No problem. Read.
which serve as food grains for the poorer sections of the society.
This is compensating their food needs. Poor people cannot afford the other cereal, so it is the main food crop of the poor people. It is affordable for. So it's not. Don't think that it is very much inferior. Many of the people they used to have this healthy food. This is the healthy food. Understood? Ragi, iron content. The other one, that is calcium. So that it is the supplement for the poor people. Okay. Now.
Jowar, bajra, and ragi are the main millets grown in India. Millets are highly nutritious and easily digestible food.
Highly nutritious and easily digestible. See, when people go to doctors, doctor tell them to have this one. So it's like a medicine for them. Most of the people, those who are suffering from diabetes and all, so they doctors used to tell avoid rice, wheat and all. Take this one. So it is easily digestible and highly nutritious.
They are rich source of iron, calcium, zinc, and magnesium. India is the richest producer of millets like bajra. These are crops of short duration from 3 to 4 months.
Rich in iron, calcium, etc. Okay, so it can be grown in any type of condition. It is not required for the special climatic conditions, but and a short duration. So that is why it can be grown in any part of the country. Got it? Now one by one.
Jowar. Jowar is a kharif as well as a ragi crop.
Kharif as well as rabi.
Climatic conditions. Temperature 27 degrees Celsius to 32 degrees Celsius.
27 to
32 degrees Celsius. Rainfall 50 centimeter.
Rainfall 50 to
100 centimeter. Soil requirements. Variety of soils ranging from heavy and light alluvium to red, grey and yellow loams. It can grow on sandy, black and clay soils.
All the types of soil it can be grown. That is the advantage. When other crops require particular type of soil, these coarse crops did not require any special variety of soil. That is the advantage. Okay, you.
Method of cultivation. Generally known by the broadcasting method.
It's clear now. Broadcasting method. What is that? The seeds. Yes.
In Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, and Karnataka are the major producers.
South Indian states are the major producers. Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh, and Telangana, Karnataka. Okay.
Bajra or bulrush millet is important millet crop. Bajra is generally grown as a mixed crop with cotton, jowar, or ragi.
So Bajra, what is the peculiarity? Bajra is what type of crop? What is that name given? Bulrush. Growing along with the cotton, jowar, and ragi. Understood? It is growing along with the cotton, jowar, and ragi.
It is a short season kharif crop. Climatic conditions, temperature 25 degrees Celsius to 30 degrees Celsius.
25 to 30.
Rainfall 50 centimeter to 100 centimeters.
50 to 100 centimeters.
Soil requirements. Red sandy loams, black soils are best.
Red sandy loams with the what is that? Black, no?
Black soil. Black.
Where are they grown?
Methods of cultivation generally sown by broadcasting method.
These all crops are sown by broadcasting method.
Distribution: Rajasthan, Maharashtra, Gujarat, Uttar Pradesh, and Haryana.
So it is not grown mainly in South India. It is grown in northwestern part of the country.
Ragi or buckwheat is an important cereal grown in the dry parts of South India and some parts of Northern India. Climatic conditions: temperature 20 degrees Celsius to 30 degrees Celsius. Rainfall 50 centimeter to 100 centimeter. Soil requirements: red, black, and sandy loams are best. Methods of cultivation generally sown by the broadcasting method. Distribution: Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Uttarakhand, Maharashtra, and Andhra Pradesh.
See here, it is known as buckwheat. What is that? The same way when you are looking at this ragi, that shell-like is there inside that only that seed is found. So that is why it is called a buckwheat. We will see all those together. So, see, what is the peculiarity? When you are seeing almost the same temperature, same rainfall, and same type of soil required. Understood?
And all are broadcasting.
All the crops are done broadcasting way. And another thing is that soil types also same, but all those crops are highly nutritious and easily digestible, rich in iron and calcium. So it is like a medicine. Many of the people are advised to use. Okay. First, you will see this crops. Then pulses only left out. Yes, you just take that video for all that. Take a detailed video, all the things. Millets. Millets.
Animation type.
Animation.
Type animation.
एनिमेशन ही ना.
Type different types of minutes for India. Second video.
ये
उसके नीचे वाला हाँ.
What is that? Happy.
Types of millets. Search.
No, how methods of growing millets and
Methods of growing millets. Last name पर type करो. Last name type करोगे तो वही आता
growing millets.
है.
Cash books another lesson. Yes. Third of growing millets, not different millets. That is method of you just method of millets only you want. Method of gluten. How do you grow millets? Okay, listen. We have learned about the millets. Yes. What do you know about the millets? I just dropped up. Millets. What is it called as? I wrote one word on the board. What is it called as? Coarse grains. Okay. And millets are very useful to bring back to that. Now, these coarse grains are very useful. Why is this useful? Highly nutritious and ah, easily digestible. So, in the form of medication, also, this coarse grains are used. Then we have seen type of millets we have learned, and it is rich in magnesium, calcium, iron, etc. So instead of taking that supplements, this food crop itself is sufficient. People nowadays think of taking supplements. But naturally, this is adding to the body and making that person healthy. That is why millets are very useful. So, which are the three types of millets we have learned? Jowar, bajra, and rye. So, we have seen different climatic conditions required for its growth, and most of these millets are both the seasons they grow. That is, Kharif and Rabi season they grow. Mostly Kharif. Okay. Now let us move to pulses. Have you heard about the pulses? Can you give one or two examples of pulses? Huh? What is the name? Dal, moong, that chana. Rajma is okay, maybe. Hmm? So these all are pulses. Why these pulses are important? More than that nutrients, it is rich in protein. I think this spelling is to be checked. IE or EI? IE, no? EI. So correct. EI have it. Okay. So, rich in protein. You know that in Western countries or European countries, the people are non-vegetarian. So their food, the non-vegetarian diet, this protein is available. But in India, majority prefer vegetarian diet. So for getting that protein in their diet, these dishes are added. So it is complementing the protein requirements of the pit. That is why these pulses are very important. Without these pulses, one day of the Indian will not go further. Isn't it? You told that is every day. One or dal is compulsory. Then any other pulses also include in the diet of an Indian. So that is why pulses, for the food point of view, it is very important. At the same time, these pulses are very important in the agricultural pattern also. See, these pulse crops are leguminous crops. Have you heard about this leguminous? Say, have you heard about nitrogen cycle? Nitrogen cycle you have heard. What is nitrogen cycle?
Nitrogen produced from the air.
Atmosphere. Atmosphere it is there.
Rain comes and it brings nitrogen.
So this how it can be absorbed. Atmosphere it is there.
When
Because
rain comes,
about 78% is the nitrogen only.
it is of the plants.
See, these leguminous plants absorb the atmospheric nitrogen and make it to join with the soil.
Also, when rain comes, the rain also brings the nitrogen to the soil.
It is bringing, but how that can be added with that? So this work is done by the leguminous plants. See, when we are taking about that plant, this plant stems absorb this atmospheric nitrogen, and then after the harvesting, that crop is harvested and the plant remain there and gradually merge with the soil. And that one, that is whatever is added with that stem, is joined with the soil. So, in order to increase the natural fertility or the nutrients to the soil, especially the nitrogen, these plants are very useful. So, first use is for humans, that is protein, rich in protein. Second is that as leguminous plants, it absorbs that atmospheric nitrogen and help in increasing that nutrients in the soil. So most of the places, these plants are growing in between as rotation crops. There is a short period in between the cropping season and these leguminous plants are planted. So one way we get crops, that is sorry, food pulses, and another way it add nutrients to the soil. That is why these pulses are of great use. Okay, you just read what are that pulses. First point.
Which is a cultivated as khadi that is as rabi crops, which is a very important part of the diet of the vegetarian population of India. They include a number of crops like chana, tur, maize, and peas. They are important because they are very good source of protein for the vegetarians, especially help in restoring the soil fertility. Because there are certain bacteria in the roots of the pulses which have the ability to fix the atmospheric nitrogen in the soil. Climatic conditions. Temperature 20 degrees Celsius to 25 degrees Celsius. Rainfall is 50 centimeter to 75 centimeter. Soil requirements, dry, light soil, distribution. Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Uttar Pradesh, Jharkhand, Gujarat, Maharashtra, and Andhra Pradesh.
Hmm. So you got an idea about this pulses. The most important use of the pulses is to get the protein requirement to the humans, especially for the vegetarian. It is the supplement. It is the only way to add protein to human body because we know we need protein. So this kind of pulses are grown compulsory in the country, and nowadays it is being exported to other countries also. It is the major producer as well as consumer. India is the major producer and consumer of pulses. Other countries, very less only they are growing, but India, major producer as well as consumer, and the extra is exported to other countries because now many other countries also people started using pulses in their diet or included that pulses in their diet. So these pulses are important. Next important use of pulses is that it is doing that nitrogen fixation work or grown as a leguminous crop and add nitrogen to the soil. So that way also. Then which are the important crops? Hmm? Moong, tur, chana, peas, etc. Okay. But one thing is that I think arar is not a pulse. It's not included in that pulses category. Huh? We have to check it out. But according to me, it's, somewhere I have read arar is not. Okay. Most of the North Indian states are the major producer of pulses. Got everything clear? Now just take some time for learning it and I will take the test. Not oral test, written test. Hmm? Yes, study. Sit separately and study. I will take the test at 10, 15. Only one book.
15.
15. I have to check. Okay, okay. The study is with it. Return.
Can you keep your phone?
This one? Okay, okay, no problem. Ah.
Yeah.
Hmm? It's,
Can you write three examples of each? Like in Rabi Canada, three main crops and in Khalid Canada, three main
that
And you have to learn all the methods of cultivation.
Hmm?
You have to learn all the methods of cultivation.
That methods because at least for distinguishing what type. Yes, I is included in this.
Marking is a written test.
Hmm? It is a written list. First one I did not take. No?
And it is described the processing of rice in a method of cultivation will come, no?
Processing is not most of that it is from harvesting onwards only will come that is processing. But the methods of cultivation, if it is asked, that methods. But the processing include harvesting and the later. Huh? No, no. Because some of the things that is along with the
You ask each one more question.
Huh?
You ask each question.
But this definition, let me just that.
Like you will ask.
Yes,
Yes,
No, 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 not next class.
now even if you next class you can take of both the chapters.
Now you just
No,
The definitions are
now we will learn now in next class of the both the chapters.
now there is the so what I cannot start to that the next class.
next chapter.
Next chapter. Next chapter. I think Thursday we are having one.
So I'm Thursday 30 minutes study then you teach me. And we have that much time.
Because that lesson is having more things. We will not be able to finish.
Yes,
That is about the cash crops. Different cash crops, different conditions, where they are grown. So many things are there. Cash crop is bigger.
Let's talk
But cash crop, two parts are there, no? In that lesson, which are sugarcane and
sugar cane and oil seeds, brown, soya bean.
okay, only that. And next lesson,
Cotton,
Label only now.
coffee, tea, and might be 6 pages of
wait.
five is
One, this one is tea, coffee, and
cotton, jute, tea, and coffee.
Only 6 pages. Please study.
this is a problem of you will get to learn after another questions.
Please.
Now you study, no problem. I will take oral test and return this in the next. Now oral test I will take. After completing, you tell me. How much more time required? And for the athlete and the okay, can we are having complaints in classes like him, him, right? Here, I am not asking school. No, school holidays. No? So you regular school was from teach. Our like one week we will be also having online after that. Parents, you are in the school and you are and you are education. You don't ask. 70 schools. 4 years schools. You it's also different.
Its books are very costly. Like written English is very hard to understand. The written sentiment is very simple, and most of the questions are absolutely written. applications, well, even standards also.
Last year also every year is the subject we are having special work.
It's mostly every.
Every last year also every no last year something.
No, for math specifically it's only external for all subjects. Living computer and environmental science, everything is used.
And some parts they are not the reaching it. Then it is not
Papers are set very different. Like the boards, it's maths paper. It was like in 1 hour we have to finish 4 questions and it's a question. And MCQs were like we have to solve the MCQs and then we have to show the MCQs by solving. Whereas in boards it's not like that. It's very different. We don't have options.
if want to do it, mark will not do it.
In 1 hour we have to complete like 2 hour paper. With 5 minutes extra.
2 hour paper, 2 hours to be there.
In 1 hour we have to complete maths paper was the toughest paper. This was into computer also they longish program probably
And that exam time they will ask, you know. So how you will study?
and there are no computer classes also here in Mumbai. So you have to self-study. And the teachers are also not teaching. They're just it's every one computer class is there Java. But it's cost for 1
And
year.
if that is the no border also it is there, no?
We have
Great. But you have taken compulsory or this week?
I had taken
No, that out of that 6 subject, five.
five.
That
So
was
diversified with maths, science, social studies, Marathi, and English.
No option.
for you.
Compulsory would I would drop my attend taking Hindi.
Marathi taken Marathi ke Hindi, na?
Yes, ma'am, but no
But
option
in
for
our
us.
school, they are telling you have to take the Marathi because we didn't got the choice. And we have two books in Marathi, so we have to learn both the books. We have two books in Marathi, English also we have two books, Hindi also we have two. One is drama and one is poet and prose. We have to study about the genius.
English is that is there, but
Also, we have a small book which contains stories and in Marathi we have two books and one book contains stories and another book is like drama. And we have like one poem is there and that is also Konkani. It is not Marathi, it is Konkani. Different language. Yeah. And the
and
Marathi
Reliance Center also same books.
same. And they give projects during exam. Like the exam is given, they tell them do this project and give us by tomorrow, day after tomorrow. Sometimes they give in summer vacation they have given time for some project, but instead of one project they have given two projects for each subject because we have time for summer vacation. Marathi to
And
Area project.
for boards.
That's internal market. But how do you, is it group projects or
If they want the pictures to be in A4 size, no small pictures, design should be there, handwriting should be neat. So it should be
is also
not allowed. If we got 4 page can be like some projects should be in file, some projects should be stick with the chart paper. So anyone will get science exhibition for that also we also have. And the teachers will say like why didn't you take daily course?
And the social project is given. What
In geography, transportation, in, in which all transportation included each transportation should be written 3 pages with pictures and analysis. And in history, APJ Abdul Kalam we have to write total 8 pages from childhood to death.
And I have soil, climate. We have to write about that, reading about that. And history, we have to write at one president.
any
And lower is about languages and ChatGPT.
mm,
You just give the data that right to
last year
why to search everywhere. Just ChatGPT will take
Time
out.
does not show everything.
but no.
Then I automatically buy something.
Our bank has got to use that.
We have lots of work.
But
We have lots of work to do projects on these subjects.
I'm at any journal if they have some
Journals,
science, have to write.
Even maths project.
They have given wildlife conservation in India, tourism in India, transport system in India, and industries in India. We have to choose any one and two.
Thank you.
that's what is
Geography is one.
wildlife also.
And geography composite of two.
One
We also have got that. All
In social we have got one, but in maths, in
maths, we have that.
mass you
Maths
have to
we
make
have
a
two
letter
projects.
for models or
different banks.
We have to take different banks and we have to, no, not banks, any company, and we have to write about the trade going. Is that company going to loss or
Our is like different banks. How much interest, rate of interest given and principal amount and maturity value and interest. So, and each bank should have different rate of interest.
and in the second unit we have to take quarterly types of data and we have to then draw from different heights and calculate the radius, number of scopes and the thickness of the
And for a computer, there is 100 mark assignment. While we
Yes.
are given the exam paper, it is of 100 mark only. Instead, we just give the assignment and
50 marks from assignment, 50 marks from paper. Average is taken from both.
average. But 100 marks are
internal,
very
internal, there are 50 marks external.
We write 100 marks paper, but average is
Refresher, give us holiday of 1 week, we'll complete all the projects. Online classes.
here online class is not done, no.
Please, no. Very good.
Okay, now prepared. It's a very easy lesson.
about the definitions and the temperature and the it has different temperatures.
That is the, but almost all that this thing, particular this thing, it is same. Rice and wheat, if you are saying rice is warm and humid climate, so the temperature is high. Growing season, what is written? So 18 to 32 is the ripening. So that way. Okay, let us try how much you can remember.
There are no 2024 board questions given here in this book.
See, actually, the question, this one, exam, before the exam, you have completed the work. Immediately after that, you have to get the books. No? So normally we used to add Haskell is little late, but here we were asked to complete that work and book was given for publication by the beginning of this March. March that the maths classes was happening. So that is usually little late. every books given for free. Exams over by 80 like
21st.
by subject I'm talking about 14th and 12th and 16th. So when afterwards it has to come to our hand, then we have to act. So by the time we have already given. You want the questions, please, and do.
Last year 10 years people. 10 years questions are given all the
Almost all are. Only last year's, this year's question, not last
last
year.
year is given.
And last year's given.
Yeah, this year is not.
This year's only not given. So that is the, huh? Ah, before the day one exam, you will see. Okay, close. Why India is able to produce so many food grains or food crops?
Types of soil, climate,
Traditional methods.
Eh?
Traditional methods.
Methods, that is the method we are adopting. But what help India to grow various type of crops? So the varied climatic condition, then even relief features are also varying. So according to that relief, we are able. Fertile soil, then monsoon favor that water. Okay. Now, into how many seasons India's agriculture is classified?
March, May.
Agricultural seasons, I am asking.
After the rainy season,
No. Into how many agricultural? Three. Which are they?
Summer, winter, repeating.
That is climate.
Agricultural
Agricultural seasons. There are three names. So you start with that.
Rice. Rabi was
Ah. Rabi, Kharif, and Zaid. Okay. When did that Kharif season start?
June to
Hmm.
June to July.
June to July that sowing,
Sowing.
harvesting.
March, April.
No.
September, October.
September, October. So that is with the onset of monsoon. Understood? Then next season, Rabi season, when it start?
March, May.
after the rainy season,
After rainy season means when?
winter,
Winter season, which time?
November,
November, October to November,
October to November is sowing. And harvesting?
March,
summer season,
March,
March,
April. March, April. Then, which is the cropping season of Zaid?
they mainly fruit and vegetables.
Fruit and vegetables, which month? Which
Summer
time?
season.
Summer crops.
March,
Wait. Okay. Got it? Three seasons?
yes.
Huh? Can you give two examples of Kharif crop?
rice, pulses,
Groundnuts. Groundnuts.
Groundnut is also Kharif crop. Okay. Can you give some examples of Rabi?
wheat, barley,
Wheat, barley. Two only I asked. No? Okay.
Pulses.
Pulses is coming in that. What is Zaid?
Other pulses.
Fruits and vegetables.
Vegetable will come pulses.
See, the pulse.
Confusing.
That is what you have to complete. Pulses is leguminous crops. No, pulses is leguminous crop. It is an intercrop between that kharif and rabi. Understood? It is an intercrop between kharif and rabi. But zaid is a summer crop. Summertime, what all types of crops are growing? It is that pea varieties are there. That vegetables like cucumber is there. Fruits like watermelon is there. You just register in your brain like that. Watermelon, cucumber, then mutton. That is that variety of fruits. So that is the register. Kharif crop is rice, oilseeds or groundnut, and winter crop that is rabi crop is wheat is main crop. So no confusion will come. Okay, and kharif crop. What is the climatic conditions required for kharif? Hot and humid. Temperature is that sowing season a particular temperature is there and harvesting. So then what is the climatic condition required for the growth of rabi crop?
Cool and
Cool and
dry.
okay. So one is warm moist, then here cool and dry. Got it? Now, next, can you give some examples of this thing, rabi crop?
Examples of
Hmm. Hmm.
wheat,
Wheat,
barley,
barley. So, register it in your brain. So, we have seen the uh, different, what is that, agricultural seasons. Now, let us move to crop by crop. Which is the staple food of India? Rice. Staple food of India is rice. So it is having second position in the world. Now, what are the different methods of growing rice?
Forecasting.
Dribbling,
drilling,
drilling,
transplantation,
transplantation.
Yeah.
Japanese method. What is Japanese method?
It is a
Ma'am,
most
they use good quality seeds and high yielding
Varieties of seeds.
variety of seeds.
it is 3 times faster than the
Yes. Got it?
Yes.
So think about that when this one nurseries it is planted. But both the methods, that transplantation and this transplantation, little difference is there. In the Indian method, what is that? Hand
Yes.
transplantation. Nurseries they plant it and then they transplant to that field. Okay. Then these are the different methods. What are the harvesting methods? Sorry, what finally?
harvesting, threshing, milling,
Ah,
and
harvesting,
winnowing.
threshing, winnowing, and milling. Winnowing के बाद ही milling होता है. Okay. Then, what are the methods of growing this wheat?
Broadcasting.
Broadcasting, mostly broadcasting. Then afterwards, what is that? Harvesting. Harvesting. Then, what is the speciality? That is olden method, traditional method. What is used for threshing? Tram, trampling under bullock. Trampling under. No. Trampling under bullock. That is what used in traditional method. Nowadays, threshers are used. Okay. In this case, winnowing we did not see. Rice winnowing is. Got it?
Yes.
Now, what are the other crops? Millets. Millets. Which are the examples of millets?
Jawar,
Ah,
Bajra.
Bajra and Ragna. They are called coarse grains. Hmm? It is rich in nutrients like calcium, iron, and easily digestible. High in nutrients. Okay. Then climatic conditions, almost all that crops are same. It can grow in dry condition. Most of the millets are kharif, or some are there in rabi also. Most of them are kharif crop. Why this kharif crop? I will tell you. Some of the crops are grown in North India. North India, it is grown in the kharif season, eh? And in South India, it is in the rabi season. That is the difference. That is why it is kharif and rabi crop. Hmm? Now the last part, pulses. What are the importance of pulses?
Highly
Protein content. So non-vegetarian people, this is the source of protein. Hmm? Then it is also leguminous. Leguminous. That it add what is that? Nitrogen restoration. Got that lesson is over. Now I will take that first lesson once, that revision for the next class. Learn and come. Then go to for you, no?
Yes.
I don't know why they are not doing. You are having this class
Yes.
Max.
up to 250.
We have to go there.
No. That's Sudha madam's class.
No, no, after the class.
For the
For them, they will come.
no. Today they will not come. That is it. You will be having here.
यार हम लोग को उधर नहीं जाना था। अरे यार बिल्कुल है, वो उधर बोलेगा। हाँ बोल रहा।